Hello. All right, so we're live. Welcome to Live Tarot Tuesdays. Okay, first, I am so sorry that I am on a little bit late, right? Yeah, I had some issues with the kitten this morning, and it took a little bit longer than expected. So I got on as soon as I can. I'm sorry if anybody was waiting or if you guys thought it was canceled or anything. I do apologize, right? I will always show up. Okay, so let's jump in. Today's fun, right? So we're gonna do 5 free live psychic tarot readings. So basically, we are on a wait list, and we are full all the way through the rest of the year. So what I'm doing for the rest of 2021 is I'm taking 5 people who have already signed up. Right, I got my little list here. These people have signed up, and they will get a live psychic tarot reading here on YouTube every Tuesday, normally at 11 a.m. Like I said, I do apologize. I'm sorry I was running late, but that's the normal time that we'll be doing the reading. So I can still get you guys on the list to sign up for a free reading. It will just be next year, 2022. So I know I made the announcement last week that we were going to start doing 7 people next year because I wanted to get more people going. However, I'm thinking I want to do 10. So I updated the list because I know last week we hadn't even gotten 10 into January yet. So now we're into January 11th. So there'll be 4 people. I'm sorry. On the 4th of January, there'll be 10 people. So starting in 2022, I'm going to take 10, not 7, right? So we can get these people read sooner so you don't have to wait months on months waiting for my reading, right? So I just want to do the best way I can help serve you guys and get you the reading sooner. So yeah, next year we'll start doing 10, but this year the list is set and these people have already been waiting. So this year I will continue with the 5. And then if you've signed up for a reading, just make sure to check the description and you can see what week you're going to get your reading, right? It's always updated. So you can check the description. And then, so if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. And if you'd like a free reading, all you have to do is one simple thing. All you have to do is drop the hashtag free tarot into the live chat and then put your question next to it. So if you have a question, make sure you put that next to it and it will get you guys on the list. And then you guys can come back and check the description of any future videos to see what week you're going to get your reading, right? So you know what week to tune back in. So today we have Farrah M starting off as spot number 1. Just gonna sip of water. I see seashells. I always have trouble saying that. It's like that tongue twister. Seashells. Seashells. What's that thing? Seashells by the seashore. God, yeah. I wouldn't be able to do that 5 times fast. How are you? Seashells is with me every Tuesday. I greatly appreciate all the support. Taylor, welcome back. Taylor Washington, how are we doing? Okay, we just read you last week, Taylor. So yeah, that's how it works. If you get your reading and you want to come back for a second one, you just have to wait till that following week. So Taylor wants to be added. You know the drill, Taylor. We read you. Oh, no. That was Taylor W last week. That was not Taylor Washington. I apologize. Why do I feel like I have you on the list? Trying to go through weeks and weeks. I swear I've seen, unless somebody else just had the last name Washington. I apologize. Sorry, I was thinking Taylor Washington was Taylor W. If you are new, make sure you do the hashtag free tarot with the question next to it. If you've already signed up, just check the description because you'll be on the list if you've been here before. Okay, Space Vibes. I love this. Oh, thank you for the sub. Thanks for the like. So yeah, I just explained how it works. Before every reading, or at the very beginning of the live and at the end of the live, and in between each readings, I'll break it down. So I am going to jump into the first spot, but if you just want to rewind back like 2 minutes, maybe 3, just the beginning, right? We've only been on a couple minutes. It'll let you know how to get your name on the list. And hello, Omega Vibe Tribe. Lovely to see you here. Also has a YouTube channel. Go check that out. More beautiful content over there. Okay, so I do want to jump in. Perfect, Michael. Thank you. I will get you on the list. Okay, and we're going to start with Farrah. Oh, Farrah wants a love reading. So we're going to bring some love. Ooh, why do I feel magic? Some magic in the air. Let's see what's going on with Farrah. Okay, so... Okay. Let's start. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to see you here. Appreciate the support. Okay. Let me stop this really quick. So no, space vibes. So we are on a wait until next year. I've had people waiting weeks, some people waiting months. So you can sign up for the reading. However, it will not be until January 11th is the soonest I have. I just take it first come first serve. So people are waiting. If anybody has like a burning desire question, you're like, I can't wait till next year. It's like so far out. Then just you guys can book a private reading with me. The information is also in the description. Okay, but yeah, just to be fair to everybody, it is first come, first serve, and some people have been waiting like months, right? So, all right, so let's actually tune in. I am going to tune in to Farrah M. Ooh, it's very interesting. There's a very strong mother presence energy is the first thing I'm feeling. Oh, okay. I don't always read in reverse. I usually don't. However, when spirit kind of like says read in reverse, I do listen. And so we had 3 cards come out, right? And the only one that came out in reverse was the true love card. Okay. That's just blocked energy. It's very interesting because I swear it's twin flame, right? That's the energy I'm feeling, even though it says true love. Like, I mean, you could definitely say twin flame is true love. The blocked energy feels like communication, though. So it might be somebody you know. I'll see what's going in. And I want to see what's going on with this mother energy. Because generally speaking, because it was like, mother, step forward. I'm like, no, that's not like an energy from the other side. So it's like trying to put it together, right? If you're new to my channel, I'm an empathic reader and I use the cards as a tool, right? So I may hear or feel something as well. And just putting the pieces together. So generally, it could mean you're a mother with your twin. It could be feels a little bit more futuristic because I'm getting the energy of a daughter. Why does that feel sooner though? Let me get some cards out and we will jump into the rest of Farrah's reading. And we'll get some clarifiers too. Okay. That's what it is. That's broken trust. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go through my little process, get the cards out, and I will jump into your reading, Farrah. Make the effort. Okay. Ooh, that's cold. That's icy cold. That's gonna shut off very soon. That's what I was saying. Okay. What does it actually say? Look to your inner strength. The very soon card come out. Let me grab some clarifiers and I'll jump right in. Okay. It's not too late though. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going through my little process right now. Very interesting. That's a temptation. Ooh, not wanting to go back. Oh, but it's okay. Okay, sorry. My communication with spirit cracks me up sometimes. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Oh man. Okay. We're gonna. I knew it. Oh man, I wish I have a timeline deck, so it says it like every month and every season. And it'll say like next year, next week, or today, stuff like that. And I was staring at it. I was like, I have to grab it. I was like, dang it, I didn't grab it. That's because I'm curious. I want to know when this is all gonna happen. And I know, sorry, I'm being a little cryptic. Give me 1 second because I want to make sure if I'm gonna give any predictions, I need to have all the pieces out, right? The puzzle. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, that makes so much sense. King of Cups and the Tower came out together. Okay. Here's what it feels like, right? Because I didn't want to generally say, sure, you've been in a relationship, somebody broke your trust, you've been hurt before. Because listen, right? Haven't we all? However, I'm telling you, this true love card that came out in reverse is a twin flame energy for sure, Farrah M. However, that makes perfect sense. Block communication. So, who blocked who? I'm going to come back to that in a second, but I think that's kind of irrelevant because it was a masculine energy coming forward, but we all have masculine within us, right? And feminine. What it feels like. Okay. Sorry, still processing. This is somebody definitely from your past that you don't want anything to do with, right? Whatever they did, they lied, they cheated, they screwed you over, they did something because there's a temptation energy on their side. So that's what's like, maybe they were tempted with another man or woman or whatever, right? Something. Why did I hear? Don't bite the hand that feeds you. To me, what I'm feeling with that, while I hear that, is something like you guys are probably living together. It's like, what's that saying? Don't shit in your own home or something. Don't do something in your backyard. It's something like, again, I'm going to generally say this. I don't think this is what happened particularly, but it's like if you were, no, I'm not condoning cheating at all, but this is what it feels like, right? Let's just say that's what broke the trust was cheating and you cheated. Don't cheat in your own home when your wife or girlfriend or husband or boyfriend could walk in and catch you in the act. It's like, why would you do that right there? That's what it kind of feels like. It was like, with the but don't bite like you. Here's the thing though. Okay, so whatever happened, this is the past energy. Whatever broke the trust, right? You went through this wounded energy. You got the heart broken. You like quick. It's like you got the rug pulled out from underneath you, and you like ran. You're like, I'm done. It's like pack up the bags, right? If you no, they do want to leave that in the future. Okay, because there's something about kids. I do want to talk about a daughter. There's somebody with the name Layla coming in. I'm going to touch on that in a second. I don't know whose side that's in because the daughter came in and we're talking about cheater. I don't know if that's what happened, right? Whatever broke the trust that's between you guys and your relationship. I was just throwing the example out to say what I was feeling. Because that could be that other woman's name, but it feels very more sweet. Okay, I'm going to touch on that in a second. I'm jumping all over the place. Okay, so whatever happened and broke the trust, right? It's like that rug got pulled out from underneath you, and all of a sudden you just pack up and leave. You're like, I'm done. So that could have been you that delete, block, or nothing to do with you. Like what I was going to say is, you did have kids, like, oh, we just got to go. You pack up the kids and you're gone. So you get in the car, you're like, I don't even care. I'm getting away from this. I don't want to be with this type of person. That's the energy I'm feeling. It's probably not that particular situation, but that's what I feel inside me. Like I caught somebody who broke my trust. You broke my heart, and I'm done, and I'm out, right? That's what it feels like. So what I do want to say with this is it's not over. I'm telling you, it's not over. There is future plans. I'm telling you, there's a future daughter in the works with you guys, okay? Again, no, they're saying Layla, so I think that's more futuristic because they did reference it with the daughter. Okay, there's a very strong Layla connection. It's very much angelic, though, because that's why I was like, okay, the name Layla came in when I'm talking about potentially if there was a cheater, right? However, I'm like, why do I feel so like sweet energy around it? I'm like, oh, is this the child? But it doesn't feel like a child. It's like, it's almost like this angel, but it could be the angel in heaven that's about to come here on earth, meaning your future daughter is what I'm saying. There is a strong connection with that. Here's the thing. I know the true love cannot reverse, but I'm telling you, this is like a twin energy, right? This was something that was destined, soul contract, meant to be energy. So as they're wording it to me, because I was going to say, okay, you can only run for so long, whichever side you're on, the runner or chaser, you guys will meet back together. Like we do have free will, but fate will meet us, right? So you can't fight destiny. However, what I heard is you can't run. You're only running from your shadow. You can't run from your shadow forever, basically. So there is something there. There's something like way beneath that cheating. Because they're showing me a carpet, like sweeping it under the rug. But it's a layered thing. It's like so much more. Again, I'm trying to pry and be a little nosy, just me, like what's going on. And they're kind of like, shh. So that may have been something you just like didn't tell a lot of people. Could be a secret. Could be a secret being revealed. But when they're not telling me details, it's either none of my business or it's not the time for that to come out. So again, I feel like when I'm saying this, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. But this is not a private reading between just me and you. This is around who knows how many people are watching. So they're probably, I don't know, they just keep going shh to me. So again, I don't think those details matter. But in the long run, I believe this is the one you will patch it up with, right? Because this is twin flame energy. When they said you're only running from your shadow, you can't run from your shadow forever. That's what I'm saying. There's another layer here of what they did. It's easy to say, sure, let's just go with that cheating analogy. They lied, they cheated, whatever they did, right? But there's this person has many facets to them, right? Karmically, I do want to say they're changing, okay? They haven't quite changed. They haven't quite had the big shebang energy where they're a different person, but they are changing because they're showing me a caterpillar, right? So it's not quite time to become the butterfly, to spread your wings and fly, to go through the change, but they are changing. It's interesting. I do feel you too will be in contact sooner rather than later. However, how I feel it, I don't think it's time to get back together. They still have a few more things to learn, right? I do see you guys at least talking. Pardon me. Whether that is, if you guys do have a kid, maybe there is some communication. However, that Layla energy is coming really strong with the future. You want to run, you want to go. We've got the Six of Swords. I'm like, I don't even think you want to hear this, right? However, here's the thing. When the time is right, I just feel something in my heart right now. Like you'll know that they've changed. I think when you see them, you might start to see a little bit of their old self, but you'll start to see some of this new self, but it's not quite time. I do want to say, I'm sorry. Like, and I'm one who's not like me personally big on like I know everybody deserves a second chance, and I'm all about that. But like some exes are exes for a reason, right? This one does seem very important for your spiritual path, for your soul evolution, for why you're here, because your story is not done. Let me tell you, you guys definitely will be having a child together. And I think you're very closed off to love at the moment, just because you've been hurt by this individual. It's interesting. The Tower came out with the King of Cups, like I said, but it's like I just want to let the Tower. Don't take this like exactly up. It's like let the tower burn the tower down, because then it builds back up, right? And that's kind of the energy your partner is going through, and it's okay. But I think you also have to make space for yourself and love first, right? I don't even think you're quite ready. I think you've shut off love, and you kind of don't want to think you do. It still has your interest, but I don't think you're as healed as you think. And I'd like you to put the focus back on you for just a little bit, because it's easy to say, hey, I'm ready for the next relationship, but your heart is still not done healing, right? You have a little bit more work to do, where what it feels like with that runner energy with the Six of Swords is that it's like, no, you need to get to the place where you're not going to run again. But it's only because they're doing something. But I'm telling you, the past is coming back for you in a big, big magical way. And it's interesting because I start with that magical energy. Let me see if there's anything else. It's just a timing thing. They keep saying you'll know when you know, because I think you'll feel it. Like that connection with them is probably really strong. However, when you're around them, it's almost like you'll have this BS detector. Like you'll know when they're lying, you know when they're genuine, you know when they're sincere. And then when they come to you, right, you're just going to be like, whoa, who are you? Like you've changed. That's when it's okay to get back together. But I'm telling you, communication is coming in sooner rather than later. Seems like then you kind of do have to decide what you want for you, and maybe put that boundary up. And it again, I don't feel now's the time, but like we do have free will, so whatever you do choose. But they're softening. Let me put it that way. They're softening as they change. Okay. All right, Farrah M, we will wrap up your reading. Okay, so let me jump on to this. Let's go through the messages. Let's see what's going on here in the chat. See how you beautiful souls are doing here. Let's see. Okay. Let me go back up to where we left off. Okay. Oh, yeah. I was talking to Space Vibes. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Space Vibes. Enjoy your day as well. January 26th, then for me on my B day. Oh, whoa. All right. Okay. So, yeah, I still have the 11th open, though. So I'm just taking them first come, first serve. So I can't guarantee that spot. Okay. Let me see. Hi, everyone. Kimura. Hi. How are we doing? Oh, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. Kimoni Rayner. I'm sorry if I apologize. I can't say names. I have issues. If you guys have been here before, I need help. Okay. Okay, October reading about Justin. Okay, so we are on a wait until next year, Sabrina. So unfortunately, the soonest I can do is January of next year. I just take people first come, first serve, and some people have been waiting months already as it is. So I just have to be fair to everyone. If you do want an October reading that's personalized for you, you can definitely email me and we can set up a private reading. The information's in the description. Otherwise, if you do sign up, I will get you on the list for next year. Okay. All right. So let me see. I'm just kind of skimming through. I see some questions. Nicole, Layla. Okay, perfect. I'll get you on the list. See, I have a problem with the names. What is wrong with me? Akansha. I'll get you on the list. Perfect. Sabrina, awesome. Get you on the list. Okay, let me see. Mona, awesome. Oh, we just jumped way too far. Let me see. Okay. All right, just skimming through the questions. Thank you, Mona. I appreciate your support. Chad Wheezy, 95 Official Gaming. Okay, perfect. I'll get you on the list. Okay, so everybody's probably like, what is she talking about? What list? Right. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Every Tuesday, I come live here on YouTube. And for the rest of 2021, I'm taking 5 people to do live free psychic tarot readings. So that we are on a wait list, and I'm full till the end of the year. So today's spots are full. Like I said, even going all the way until next year. So last week I made the announcement to take 7 people next year because I wanted to get to the list quicker. However, after I kind of slept on that, I'm like, that's only 2 more people. Like, these people are waiting months to get their reading. Like, let's go faster. Come on, let's get these people read sooner. So I decided to do 10 people starting January of 2022. So I'm sticking with the list for the rest of this year, as it's already been put out and the people that are waiting already know when to come back to get their reading. So I don't want to mess up the time slots for this year. But starting next year, January, we'll take 10 people, and I have the description of the video updated with the new list, right? So make sure you check that if you've been on a future call with me and you signed up for a reading. However, if this is your first time here, if you're returning back and you want to get a free reading, all you have to do is one thing: drop a hashtag free tarot into the live chat, put your question next to it, and I will get you guys on the list for a reading, right? Again, it won't be until next year. So, but you'll still get your free reading. So make sure you come back and check any of the future videos to check the description to see what week you're getting your reading, so you know when to come back. So you're like, okay, I got time, so you don't have to keep going back every week. Okay. All right, so I'm going to jump into the second person for today, which is Lilibet. Okay, and so Lilibet did not put a question down, so I'm just going to do a general reading unless you are here right now and you want to give me a question. If you're not, no worries. I'm sure you will catch the replay. Okay. All right, so, oh, there's a very strong, humble energy coming forward. There's a need with that. Let me see. We're going to tune into this in a second. Okay, so we'll just do a general reading for Lilibet. And let's go. Okay, let's see what we got. Perfect. What came out first? The Chariot. Okay, there's a lot of, hold on one second. Let me get out some more cards. Something else flipped. Four of Swords. The Sun. Wow, that's like different energies. Hold on. Give me 1 second. 7 of Swords. Okay, we're going to pull some clarifiers. What do we want to clarify with today? Okay, so we're doing Lilibet's reading. Let's clarify the Chariot and the Lovers. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ooh, there's a strong energy of self-love needed first. Okay, all right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get all the cards out. 4 of Wands, clarifying the 4 of Swords. Oh my God. 2 4s, but y'all know me. If you've seen my channel, you know I read the 4 of Wands as the 1111 card, right? Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. 2 pages just came out with 2 4s. Okay, y'all know me in numbers. I mean, if you've seen my channel, you know I'm like obsessed with numerology and numbers. Okay, let me get all the cards out. Give me a second. Bear with me as I go through my process, right? Because if you put a puzzle together and you're missing one piece, it's not complete. I can't read the whole reading until I get all the pieces out. So let's clarify the Sun. Ooh, that's funny because I said the Sun and I heard December. Big changes are coming though then. Let's see, clarify the Sun. Okay. Oh, it's way too many. I don't like to take more than 3. All right, there we go. Perfect. 2. 5 of Wands. 4 of Wands goes to 5 of Wands. And Ace of Pentacles. Yep, there's the, okay. This is the way I have to get rid of the, oh, this is a limiting belief. Clarify the 7 of Swords. The Hanged Man. Okay, this is like an unjust energy, but the injustice is honestly, it feels a little bit like self-sabotage. The biggest thing with this is they're saying, okay, It's a lot happening. Give me a second. Okay. Sometimes they go really fast and it's hard for me to like get all the messages at once. There's a couple of things I want to talk about with the 7 of Swords. What I was going to start off with first is mindset, because that's really important, because I kept hearing limiting belief, and so something needs to be corrected. It's interesting they're saying corrected. It's not quite adjusted or learning new. So if you know anything about law of attraction or anything about the mindset, it feels like you're on the right path, but just little tweaks, right? Little things we need to shift our focus and focus on. Like, stay solution focused. Don't worry about the outcome. Don't worry about the ending. Don't worry about anything else. Just like trust the universe, put your intention out, trust the universe will take care of it. However, don't focus on the problem. Like, stay solution oriented. However, when I was about to say that, because I was hearing the mindset, all of a sudden they're like compliments. So I was like, where are we going with this, right? They kind of like said it really fast. I'm like, hold on. Here's the thing. So it's one of two things. I want to say this, right? If you have trouble receiving compliment. Oh, which way do they want to say it? Okay, because I was going to say if you have trouble receiving compliments, I was going to say practice some. This kind of feels off, but practice some affirmations. So you're used to like saying it to yourself. You're accepting the compliment from yourself. Then I feel like it would get it easier from others. But also they're kind of putting it on both ends where it does kind of feel that like go, oh, excuse me, like go, so the wording, go experiment with others, meaning like give everybody you see like a compliment or try to like at least try one person a day. And it could be just something like I like your shirt, right? Your hair looks nice, whatever it is, that just something small, because then it kind of like one, you're giving, it's allowing the energy to give and receive, because there's something I do want to touch back on that in a second. There's an entanglement with that with somebody else though, however, because that's going to be what's to come. It's on both ends. As much as you need to accept the compliment, they kind of want you to give the compliment. So if you have trouble receiving it, practice like with the affirmations. However, you say to somebody else, it might open that doorway that they'll say it back to you, and then you kind of have to like take it and just say I'm grateful. And just you'll get used to it, right? But there's this need because there's a shift of balance energy coming in. You want to say anything else about this? I don't have the right deck for that. It's interesting. This is going to be a little side message. The High Priestess. Okay. Here's the thing though. What you're doing, you already know what to do. Okay. And I'm just going to say this if it has to do with mindset or spirituality or personal development. That's a good way to put it, because you know what to do. It's just these little tweaks. It's not that you're getting bad information or you're doing bad research. There's just a few adjustments that need to be made with whatever it is you're doing. Your morning meditations, your daily sadhanas, like whatever you're doing on the personal development path. I like it. It's almost just like, here's how I'm going to reference what I'm feeling. It's almost just a little old, stale, stagnant, and it needs some fresh eyes, like fresh perspective. So there's ways to like kind of spruce up little things that you're doing with the motivation stuff. And it's just little tweaks, right? Just changing up little things. Don't like go rewrite everything. It's fine. It's just kind of, okay, let me give you an example because you might not know what I mean. Oh, sorry, my cat just came down. He's been hiding because the little kitten always attacks him. Hi, baby. She's distracting me. Okay, yeah, sorry. I never see him. He's always hiding. He wants to go outside all the time. So here's what it means. Like, okay, let me just give you an example. So like, since we're talking about affirmations, perfect, right? So if you normally just like say them, you could say them in front of the mirror, or you could write them down, or you could sing them this time, right? Sing and dance them, like different ways to kind of spruce them up. It's like I could sit here and say, I'm nice, I'm kind, I'm worthy, I'm enough, I'm strong, I'm confident every day. I was kind of moving with it, but you get your body movement, you're like nice, kind of like start singing and dancing, and then you use it, you're bringing in more elements, right? It's not just vocal, not just mental, you bring in the emotions, you're moving the body, right? Or you look in the mirror and you believe it, right? Bring in the physical, the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, all planes out. So there's ways to like, hey, these affirmations work, but they're kind of just a little stale. So let's spruce them up, right? Let me try something different with it, but don't like rewrite them all, okay? That's just an example of whatever's going on, because there's something different with mindset and belief. And you're on the right path. I'm telling you, you're like there. It's just a little dusty, right? Okay. Okay. I want to touch on this. There's definitely, this is December. Okay. We're going to entangle this with all of this. This is interesting. Okay. I'm going to pull out another card here. But it kind of seems like this is a map leading to that. That's a little side message. Okay. How do I want to? That's what we'll do. Give me 1 second. Then it all starts with you. That's where it is. Okay, so that makes more sense. It does all start with you. The Lovers and the Chariot, because the balance is needed. That's where we're bringing ourselves back to self-love, okay? So maybe we'll stick with the affirmations as the example. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Like, don't give up on the work. Keep going. You're on the right path, okay? There's a lot of, independent spirit energy too. Okay, and maybe those affirmations just need to be adjusted, right? You could just say like, I am self-love. I am nature. I am nurture. Like stuff about self-care. I am self-respect. I am self-worthy. They might need the self-word in front of them to bring up that self-improvement, because that's what they were kind of bringing this thing. Things were kind of like shifted. But it is putting you back in your power. Why are they showing me an opossum? Oh, I wish I had my anal deck. I don't know what they stand for. I'm seeing an opossum. You might have to look that up. Like just the spiritual meaning of an opossum. It's coming in as a messenger. There's It's definitely still around. It's around, it's surrounded by your self-love, but I'm telling you, it's allowing you to step into your power. There's an opossum there. Yeah, I would look up that meaning. I want to, okay, this is interesting. Here's how I want to word this. Nothing changes if nothing changes, right? You're in this stuck energy, right? This is what it kind of feels like. However, things are shifting faster than you realize. I want to say that. I like where you're going in December. December is very highlighted. Let me see. I want to generally say something. So I want to get, what deck do I want to use? I want to get another card or two. You have the Hanged Man come out twice now, right? And you have the Four of Swords. That sounds like we're kind of stuck. This kind of needs to be freshened up, right? We need to like unstick the energy. That's what I was like, just small little changes. 1 second. There's the Queen of Cups. Give me one over here. And then talk to me about December. Oh, another ace. Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, because that's the first one that came out. That's why I was like, I don't want to say something general. I want some more details, right? Obviously, I heard December, and then the ace comes out. So there's new beginnings. We've got the Five of Wands. We've got the Sun here. I feel like you're getting out of the Five of Wands, the drama, the conflict, whatever's going on. Could be gossip. I don't think there might be somebody in your friend circle that might be leaving, or you might be excluding because they might be a little bit more toxic. That could be the gossip, right? However, there's a lot of truth and beauty for where you're going. And I don't want to say you're about to just start anew. That's too, because the pages are, yeah, this is somebody, yeah, definitely new coming in, but it definitely revolves around you first stepping into your power. And that's why we need to get hold of the mindset first, right? Bring it back to self-love. They show me the opossum again. Dang, I don't know what an opossum stands for. I don't have my animal deck. I have a couple animal oracle decks. There's a wish, a raptor on this. What are we talking about? Whoa. Wow. Okay, I didn't even see this flip. You see the rest of the deck. It's the lovers again. Dang, we got the lovers out here twice. Okay, but this is on hold. Why though? 1 second. I'm gonna just go through something really quick. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. Yep, because you have to know your worth. Fill up your cup first. You have to be enough first before the universe can match you. Once you become the vibration of moon, there it is. The Magician, the moon, and the 10 of Cups. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah. So I want to say this. If you're single, I don't think anything's going to change between now and December. I'm going to tell you, things shake up for you in December. There's a lot of new, right? We have 2 aces, and we also have the 10. That's the 10 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Oh, it's interesting you said that because I was about to say something completely different. But 10, that's the 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups leads to that. That's happily ever after. However, that's the beginning. This is the beginning to... forgiveness is the key to get there. Okay. We'll bring it back to self first before we bring in anybody else. You hold the keys here. You hold the key to, it's almost like you hold the keys to somebody's kingdoms. You have the power in some relationship. You have more power than you think. I'm going to say this, a little side thing. Whatever's holding you back from making some decision, it's definitely time to address it. It's definitely time for you to pull the trigger and like, metaphorically speaking, because you have the power to make this happen. Whatever this is around the wish fulfillment. That's just a little side message they want to come in and say. It's definitely more surrounded on the throat chakra because they're showing me blue, but they're showing me a lion too. And I think that's what's going to step you up into this leadership role, putting you in your power. Your vibration raises. Oh my God. Is that for real? There's like a little cat on this card, but when you turn it upside down, I don't know, it's some kind of like cougar or what kind of animal is black. That's so interesting because that's what it feels like. See the little cat and then you flip it upside down. I don't know, kind of jaguar. What's the jaguars are black? I don't know, some big, a large cat, right? That's why I was like, you have to step up in your power first. That's why I first get all the mindset, do the affirmations. You have to make things right, but make things right for you. You have more power in this relationship than you think. You're afraid to pull the trigger because you're afraid you're going to hurt somebody's feelings. However, put the focus back on you. It's okay. I wouldn't even worry about this. And I'm sure when I say that, you're like, what do you mean don't worry about this, right? You have to have this fresh start for you. Okay, you're going to step forth in this power. And as I thought you were going to become this lion, apparently you're just going to become this big cat. Whatever kind, anyway, what kind of cat that is, what kind of like a big black cat. I have no idea. However, the shift and change really pulled you back into alignment with somebody else. Is that somebody new? What's going on with this? The Hermit. There's a completion energy, though. That door is, oh, it's closing. It's closing faster than you think. Queen of Wands. Okay. You definitely don't have to go at this alone. Oh, why do I keep hearing forgiveness? 10 of Swords. Yeah. Tell me something else about December. Okay. 8 of Swords. Yes. Oh my God. What did we start out with over here? Limiting beliefs. That is literally what this card stands for. That's what's holding you back. A change in perspective, right? But I feel like this is just a mindset. That's almost a step to get you. Once you get in this better vibrational match, and you've worked on you. I don't like saying general stuff. I'm like, sure, you raise your vibration, people. You become the vibration of love. You can call in love. Like, yes, that's generally speaking how vibrational energy works. However, I'm not getting out this reading until I find out what they're doing in December. Okay. Wow. Okay, I guess I'm taking it. Wow. Holy freaking Moses. Oh my God. Wow. What did I say? The strength. Okay, now this is my Halloween deck, so please don't think it means anything more than it means. I have it out because we have Halloween here in the States in October, okay? I said it's like you were tapping into that line. The line is the strength card, okay? We now have 2 8 of Swords, and I've got 3 aces out because an ace came. I was like, why do I have to take this? And I looked down and I'm like, I've got 3 aces. So I'm like, here's the thing. Nothing can start anew for you until, dang it. Sorry. I don't want to. You have to do it. You have to be the one. You have to pull the trigger on the situation. There's the High Priestess. Again, 2 High Priestess. Nothing can start anew until you make this decision and you pull the trigger. It might be signing a contract. It might be a move. I don't know what this big decision is. However, it needs to be done before December because December, the decision is made. You're already out of this energy. It feels like you need to make this now because then things shift. You're almost in this transitional period until then, okay? There's a lot of help coming in December because there's a lot of people. That was one of the first things I felt. I was like, oh, there's a lot of these people, but I didn't want to say that because I was like, oh, sure, everybody's around family in December, so I didn't want to generally say something. But there's a lot of help coming in. Strategic help. Could be business and planning, right? There's a lot. I see a whole, it's a smaller group of people. It's not like this huge group, but they're very helpful, right? That's when you want to finalize the plans. Pull the trigger now. Finalize the plans in December, whatever you're working on. You have something holding you back. And I think you're not pulling the trigger because it's somebody else's toes you think you're going to step on or you're going to hurt somebody else's feelings. Again, you need to pull that trigger for you. You're going to be so much happier. Things will actually be way lighter once you make that decision and you do pull the trigger. I'm just seeing if there's anything else as I put these cards up. Because I don't like saying general stuff, but things are still kind of up in the air. And I think things are still up in the air because you haven't made that decision. But the decision needs to be made for you. Don't worry about anybody else. You need to make this for you. Because even as I say that, I feel reluctant. So that's your energy, right? You're feeling reluctant about doing this. There might be a little fear of starting anew or creating something. People going to like me? Is this going to be successful? Am I investing money? Something along those lines. However, you got this. You could do this. Whatever this is, it will take off. December is the key month with that when it's really going to take off. I really like that for you. It's highlighting a lot of, I was going to say money, but they want to word it as financial growth. I'm not sure exactly, take that as that resonates with you, but that I was like money. They're like, no, they said financial growth. That's like the beginning of the beginning, but you first have to make this decision. It's like sign the contract already, right? Whether it's a real contract or not, It's like now's the time. But again, you have to know you're worthy. You have to build yourself up. You have to work on the mindset just a little bit. Okay, you got this. But like affirmations and self-love are really kind of going to be your main focus, which is going to level you up, which is going to bring you into this new vibration, which is going to bring in the new people in December. But you have to know that you're worthy first. So maybe you just start with those affirmations. I'm worthy, I'm enough, I'm whole, I'm complete. Like those type of things. I'm self-love, I'm self-worth, like stuff like that. You're building up your energy for this big, there's something big coming. They're showing me a mountain. It's like this tiny little, it's interesting, tiny little molehill now, but it's going to turn into a mountain. It's going to blossom and grow. It's almost like you have to water it along the way. But your step for watering along the way is taking care of your self-care with those, especially those affirmations. Okay, I heard that affirmation word like 10 times in spirit just now. So definitely work on those, okay? All right, so Lilith, we will wrap up your reading right there. Let me jump back into the chat. Yeah, things are still up in the air. I don't think you think you're ready, Lilith, but you're ready. Like, because I was like, what's going on? It's like all this mental energy. But like, even as I'm starting to disconnect, it's like I can kind of see the difference between, I get so entangled with the person's energy. So I was like, you know, what's happening? However, you're not trusting yourself enough, Lilith, and things are up here. We need to ground the energy down from the mental field, grounded it here in the physical. You've got this, right? Let go of those fears. It's time to start anew. Okay, let's see. Let me jump back into the chat. Let me see. Okay, where did we leave off? Okay. Johoti? I'm probably saying that wrong. Jade Yodi, Maori. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna skim through really quick so I can tell you guys how to get your free reading. Let me see, because I just see a bunch of questions. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, all right, sorry. All right, so I see everybody's waiting for the reading, right? So here's how you got to do. Every Tuesday, I go live here on YouTube, and for the rest of the year, I'm doing 5 free Psychic Tarot readings, right? So we are actually on a wait list, so we are on a wait list all the way into next year. So all of this year, I will stick with the list. We've got the list. Everybody who's signed up has been waiting weeks and months for their reading. We'll get their reading. There'll be 5 every Tuesday for the rest of the year. Starting next year, I'm going to start taking 10. So I want to get this list going. I don't want you guys to have to wait months to get your reading, right? I want to be able to, okay, it's either this week or next week or like coming up soon, weeks versus months. So starting January next year, I will get 10 people read every Tuesday so we can get you guys read sooner. So how do you get your name on the list to get your free reading? All you got to do is drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat and put your question next to it, okay? And then I'll get you on the list so you could join back in next week. Check the description so you know what week you're getting your reading, right? Okay. All right. And if you guys have signed up before, make sure you check the description so you know when you're getting your reading. All right. So for spot number 3, we are doing Twinkle Twinkle. It's interesting because as soon as I read that name, it was like simplicity is better. So what I'm thinking is, okay, we're going to jump right in. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate your support. Okay. I am Shamaya Camellia K Official. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So, all right. Spot number 3, Twinkle Twinkle. Yeah. Don't try to overdo something. Don't try to overthink it. Don't try to put bells and whistle on it. Simple is less. Less is more. Simplicity is going to be your key to success. Twinkle, twinkle. That's the first thing I'm feeling. Let's get some cards out. Well, which deck do we want to start with? Okay. Interesting. This feels distant, but no. That's so weird. Okay. Queen of Cups. Where? 7 of Wands. 5 of Swords. Very interesting. Page of Pentacles. Let's get some more cards out. Perfect. 6 of Wands, Queen of Swords. Perfect. Okay. King of Wands, Knight of Cups. Yes. Okay, there's a homecoming energy coming in. This does feel rather more romantic. When the Page of Pentacles came out, I'm like, why is this distance, but yet so familiar? So this could be somebody you're not speaking with, or they could live far away, or you're just not in communication right with at the moment. Their energy, as I tap into their energy, is very busy. Okay. So they could be in, I'm just going to give you an example. It's like they could be really busy with school or work, or maybe they're just like a stay at home parent or something. But there's a lot of preparation energy, is what I'm feeling. As busy as they are, they can multitask and they've got a lot going on, but they're preparing for something. They're learning something. If it's not actually school, then it's something along the personal development they're learning. They're picking up a lot of useful skills. They're going to bring back some of this to you. You definitely know this person. Okay. I'm hearing February. Let me see. It might be when you met, though. It doesn't feel like this February coming. There's a lot of emotional attachment still here. More probably on your side of them. However, there's still an energetic cord between you guys. There's something left unsaid. It's like that may be unsaid. It's like a karma is not always bad, okay? But it's like an unpaid karmic debt, okay? This has not been dissolved yet. The soul contract is still here. Who put who's to the ringer? Better days are coming, though. 6 of Wands, 6 of Queen of Swords with the 5 of Swords. Let's get a couple more cards. What deck do I want to use? Let's use this one. Obstacles and challenges only make you stronger. 5 of Cups. Okay. 2 5s. 5 for change. 5 of Swords. 5 of Cups. Oh, something else flipped. Well, that's a whole bunch of cards. Okay. Yeah. There's still some sorrow. It's almost like I don't know how to explain this. I've never had it come out like this before, but it's almost like I could feel the tears in your eyes. And not like that happens sometimes when I'm about to cry in a reading. That's your energy, but it's like I can see, I've never had this happen before. So, but it's like I could see the eyes swelled up with tears, but instead of seeing it, I feel it. I don't know. Spirit communicates with me funny sometimes. That's what I feel it. So there's still some loss, sorrow, sadness in your eyes around this person. Maybe you feel a little left out because they're always busy, they're working, and there might be some neglect, but that also feels something of the past. It doesn't feel like you guys are in communication or talking. I don't even think there's a relationship anymore. I think that's probably like the straw that broke the camel's back. Maybe because they put work first or whatever it was, some creative hobby, project, something, and you like took the back seat and it was like enough was enough. So you got out of the relationship, but I'm telling you, this energetic cord is not cut. And here's the thing, whether you're doing this or not, I see somebody like trying to cut cords. You can cut cords as much as you want. With this one, they're going to go back because there's still something left unsaid. There's definitely a past life connection with this person. Ooh, why am I hearing Mars? I think that's just the masculine energy. There's something about is it Aries? It's like the way, God, I wish this was an actual reading because I don't want to ask you. I'd say, what Mars do we have in their chart? I'd want to look at the chart because I'm like, there's something going on at their chart. It's their Mars placement. I feel like if you knew where that was, it would like help you understand them a little bit more. And so I don't know. I wish I could like sit here and talk this through with you to help you understand this. But whatever's going on with their Mars placement. Oh, wait, they just said it's only temporary. All that Mars energy that they were like tapping into, that like action, working, go-getter, business, career, this is temporary. Wow, how they feel is they're setting up these systems, foundations for you. They're setting up the building blocks. They thought they were doing this to set up this foundational relationship with you. It's like, sure, I had to maybe, or you had to self-sacrifice my time for a few months or a few years, but we'd be set up for life. They had the plan with you in the long run. You got fed up and left. They want to come back and prove themselves, but they have to wait till they complete this. They're working hard to win your affection back. This is things are left unsaid, but this is not done. Better days will come out of the relationship. Just communicate clearly when they come back, because they will come back. probably this month. I'm hearing October. They will come back. There's at least a conversation this month in October. Communicate clearly. I want you to say, I feel this way because I felt this way because I need this. When you did this, I felt. Don't be like, well, you weren't here and you worked and you left me and you abandoned. That's not gonna help. I feel like if you say, hey, when you weren't around, it left me feeling this way. Da, 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 da. You need to make sure you both. There's like open communication. They want to try. They're trying to. They just haven't explained their why. I think if you understand their why, not to justify it, but it's going to help you guys get an understanding of each other. But make sure they need to understand the hurt that you went through, because I think they're kind of left with questions like what happened. They thought they were doing everything for you, and you feel left out and neglected. There's a conversation coming in October. They definitely want to come back to fix this. They're trying to finish this project first, though, because they're going to be like, look, see, I was doing all this for you. Like, here's the proof. So I'd hear them out. I definitely have a conversation with them, but make sure don't leave anything unsaid. Make sure you say whatever it is. Whoa, what was that? Knight of Cups. Yep. Okay. There's let's come in to make things right. Make sure that they know exactly how you felt, because I don't think they know like how it affected you, how their actions affected you. So they're coming back this month to talk. That's for sure. That's when the project ends. Oh, why do I feel like another one will start right back up? That's why the conversation is gonna be really important. Because if you guys get back together and you don't have all that, the one project ends, another one will start. But they'll know how to put you first this time if you let them know how you were hurt. Okay. Okay. All right. Twinkle, twinkle. We will wrap up yours and let's see what's going on with everybody else in the chat. Okay. Let me see. Where do we leave off? Okay. All right. Misha, beautiful. I'll get you on the list. All right. Okay. So I see a lot of questions. So basically, how to get your name on the list so you get your free reading is all you have to do is drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat. Make sure you put your question next to it and I will get you guys on the list. So we are on a little bit of a wait list. We are on a wait list until next year. Okay. So all of this year, all the spots are full. People have been waiting weeks and months for these. So I just take people first come, first served. We fair to everybody. So the list is set for the rest of 2021. Every Tuesday, I'll come on here on YouTube and take 5 people that have already signed up, and they will get their live free psychic tarot reading. Okay. Starting January of 2022, I'm going to start taking 10 people, so you guys don't have to wait as long. So we will double the time and double the people. So hopefully that will cut the list down quicker, where you don't have to wait months, and we'll get it down to weeks. Right. Eventually, we'll work towards probably getting rid of the list so we could just do live readings the day of the people that are here. But we gotta work through this first. So that will be a little bit down the line. So if you guys do sign up, just remember your reading will be January 2022. Only way to get your name on the list is a hashtag free tarot with a question after it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take a sip of water and jump on to spot number 4, which is for Paris 28. Hi, Joshua. How are we doing? Okay. Joshua Benjamin. Where are we tuning in from? Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to jump in. Yeah, let's do Paris's. Paris. Let's see. I'm going to start with that deck. Okay. Okay. All right. So, guys, don't be offended by the images. Don't be freaked out. Like I said, I have my Halloween decks up for the month of October, but it's called Flowers. I'm more focused on flowers. It's creating through the ashes. So with every death becomes a rebirth. I'm not talking about physical death, the transitions we go through, right? When one door closes, another door opens. Pardon me. That's that death and rebirth energy, right? That's what I'm feeling from this card. I'm going to leave this as the overall energy. However, there is a message of love. Ooh, interesting that they're referencing themselves as the ancestors. Have faith. Love makes the difference, right? I was like, there's a message of love here, but I think you just have to hang in a little bit longer. I don't think that's a timeline you want to be on. There's a lot of patience needed. However, definitely have to have faith and trust. Trust in the universe, trust in your significant other, trust in yourself. Just trust along the way. This is not the deck we want. Let's see. I don't want to mess around all with oracles. I love it. cleansing body, mind, and spirit. This is around the timeline, though. This is why everything's put on hold. It's almost like a preparation energetically. You're getting yourself prepared, like cleansed. And the physical, and the mental, the subtle bodies, the energetic bodies. Like you're going through this cleansing process, burning through toxic emotions, lower vibrational stuff, pain, past, traumas, grief, sadness, energy, anger, stuff like that. It's like coming at your pores, energetically speaking, right? It's not probably really. It's just we're releasing the old. This is what it feels like. We're in the state of transition, right? Death and rebirth. Hang on a little bit longer. They want me to highlight that again. They're like, patience is needed. Okay. Let's use this deck. It's sooner than you think, though. Let me see. Let's get some cards out for Paris. Paris 28. Joshua says, who teaches all of your reincarnation bits? Watching your older videos. My reincarnation bits. That I talk about in my videos? Oh, I've learned from, is that what you're asking? Which ones do I talk about? Probably, oh, they come out. Listen, I will say this. It all comes from somewhere. Half the time when I channel, I black out. I don't remember it because I'm not supposed to. That information is meant for you. However, I know in some of my, I do stop sometimes to get myself out of the channel to emphasize something that I've learned along the way because Spirit's emphasizing it with me. And there's almost like a, for lack of a better word, like teachable moment. And I'm sure at some point I was like, when did I talk about reincarnation? I can't even remember because I honestly probably won't even remember the readings I did today. It's just what always so happens, right? Yes. Okay. Was it in a tarot reading? So I followed a million different people. Well, let me pause this really quick. I try not to watch the chat because I don't want to interfere with Paris 28's video. I try not to watch the chat when I read because I don't want it to like interfere with someone like, oh my God, you're so on. Like, yes, you're wrong. Like that same when I do like person-person readings, they either do with my eyes closed or like, don't look at them because I don't want to empathically read you. I'm definitely an empathic reader. And so I don't want to feed off the energy of the other person. And since you're not here, it's the chat. However, something drew me to the chat and I was like reading the questions. So I was like, I don't know. I paused the thing so we could go back on. So a lot of you say the exact same thing, like all you went through the same mystery school. I didn't go through a mystery school. So after I woke up, there's a few people that I did follow. I watched YouTube a lot. I Googled, I read, I did everything I could. I used to stay up to like 6 a.m. However, the few people like I followed around like the Kundalini awakening stuff. Well, you only want to know about reincarnation. How about Dolores Cannon? I learned a lot from her. I mean, I learned a lot from a lot of people, but just reincarnation. The World, 6 of Cups, Ace of Wands. I wish I knew what I said. I'm telling you, I don't remember what I say in these readings. It's not meant for me to remember, right? Okay, so I also follow the Law of One a lot. That's not really reincarnation. I'm not sure how to answer that question. I could tell you the people I followed on YouTube to learn a bunch of stuff like along the spiritual path and like things that, I mean, other channelers and stuff I followed, but I don't know if you're only focusing on reincarnation. Okay. All right. Let me jump back into this and I'll come back to read what Joshua was saying in a second because I wasn't over reading. I've never broke the reading for it. I don't know. My eyes went straight down to the chat and I was like, read this. I was like, I'm channeling what's happening, but I don't know. Maybe that's because we have to bring this into here, right? I'll come. Okay. I'm going to avoid the chat for 1 second. I will come back there in a second. Okay. Listen, I believe in no accidents. I believe in no coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. So there's probably a message about that in here. And I wish I had my past life deck out because I do believe reincarnation is real. Okay, let me start this back up. Okay, so it's all this change, this death, this change, this transformation you're going through, the cleansing, right? You're going through an energetic purge. It's all happening within you, releasing the old and going through this rebirth process, right? Very interesting. Yes, because in this deck, look at the Hanged Man. That's like mummified. We're like locked up, but we're about to be born anew. Ooh, could be an awakening, but it feels more, okay, what do you have? Page of Wands, 7 of Swords, King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Oh, like the 10 goes the Ace. 6 of Cups, there's a remembrance. Okay, what this kind of feels like for you, here's the thing. I think it's more wrapped around a spiritual awakening moment, okay? So a spiritual awakening moment can be one defining moment that changes your life forever, right? There are many things that can cause them, and you might go through many of them. Some people go through like a huge awakening moment, whether that's from a twin flame or Kundalini gets awoken, or you have a catalyst, or you go through this huge spiritual awakening and you get woken up out of the matrix. However, you can have these little awakening moments through your life and have many that raise your vibration, change your perspective, change your perception, and you go from 3D to 40 to 5D and you keep evolving, right? It's part of soul evolution. I feel like with you, yours is a more gradual thing, and you have these more monumentous moments that are happening. However, it's all unveiling to one thing. Like, you don't think it's one big shebang thing. Like when I woke up, my Kundalini got awoken through a twin flame. It was like somebody flipped the light switch. My whole life changed in the blink of an eye. I literally woke up out of the matrix and everything was different. And I was like, holy crap, reincarnation is real, right? I had no idea. I believed in God, Catholic Church, all that stuff. However, with you, yours is a gradual thing. Sometimes the masculine wakes up a little more gradual. However, we all have feminine and masculine within us. So it doesn't you don't have to be a male per se, but it feels like you've been slowly waking up. And just an example, this isn't necessarily coming on the reading, but sometimes it's like, oh, all of a sudden you get a more holistic, or you may cut meat out of your life, or just, it doesn't have to be that, but like change the diets, you get more alkaline. Oh, all of a sudden I got drawn to tarot card readings. I never watched tarot card. It's like, oh, and you learned about chakras. Little things happen along the way. All these little moments are leading to this bigger awakening moment. I don't think you're gonna have this big shebang moment like me. There's no good, bad, or worse, or whatever. We're all on this continuing roller coaster of life. You're going through these changes and changes and changes and changes. This is just part of the process. We're all going through slow evolution, but yours, you're cleansing, right? So we're talking about reincarnation, right? I believe no accidents and coincidences. That's what this got about. This cleansing, because I was like, what are we leaking out the pore system, right? Not the physical pores, but that's what kind of energy like it felt like. We're burning off stuff. I was thinking past stuff, could be past traumas, pain, stuff like that. I said that guilt, shame, anger, remorse, anything like that. However, yours could be past life, right? The reason he brought up past life or reincarnation probably has to do with past life. That's probably what you're burning through. You're burning through a lot faster rate than you realize, right? There is this remembrance energy I feel, but it's connected with the soul. We've got the 6 of Cups. That is a soulmate energy right next to the world, but I don't feel an actual person. I'm only calling your energy. I'm only calling in your energy is how they're referencing it to me, but it's this remembrance energy. That's why I was like, I think we're talking about spiritual awakening path, right? With every ending is a new beginning. That cycle's closing. That's what I even said of this chapter, right? But that's just that you're on this hill of life. You're going up and down, up and down, up and down. That's just part of it. Just rolling with the punches, okay? It does feel as you start to evolve, the more you can, like, we'll just learn, we'll just use this as an example. So let's say this is a spiritual awakening path, right? So it's this remembrance. So the more you like start to learn and get involved, like, oh, what chakras, what law of attraction, stuff like that's going to help you along the way. There's a lot of practices and tools and stuff you can pick up along the way that's going to help you, that could kind of lighten some of the stuff and help speed things up a little bit, right? But you are on this cleansing energy, right? That we even have the cleansing card. But as I put the center of the card is that death and rebirth energy. That's that change and transformation. Yours isn't a big thing. It's not going to be like, oh, December, you're going through this change and transformation, rebirth energy. Yours is like constant. You're ebbing and flowing. You're moving. That's what energy is supposed to be like. Let it go to let it flow. Things should be fluid like water. That's how energy should be. We don't want things being constricted. Remember, if we hold on to the quantum field so tight, nothing can flow. You have to release and let go. Let it go to let it flow. You're in that ebb and flow. You're rocking and rolling with the rivers and the waves, and you're in that constant ebb and flow. And you're like, even though you probably don't feel like it at a time, because I feel some chaoticness up here, you may think, oh my God, shit's crazy. Like, what do you mean? No. You are riding the waves perfectly fine, okay? This is part of life. Whenever just everything's perfect and peaches and roses, you're going to learn, you evolve, you pick yourself back up. You are ever and flowing it. You are in this constant death, birth, re-transformation energy. It's almost like you're not, but it's almost like your whole birth chart is Scorpio, because you're death, rebirth, sex transformation. That's what Scorpio energy is, right? But that's the thing. That's part of why you're here. You're actually moving a lot faster than a lot of us, because you're in a constant ebb and flow, okay? So just, even though some days maybe like, what's going on? This is not good. It's not right. Is there something to learn from it? You can be grateful. See the glass is half full. Stay positive. Remain that positive outlook. Again, some spiritual practice could help you along the way, whether it's meditation, learning the stuff, just something to help kind of keep yourself grounded with all this energy, okay? Let it go to let it flow. Okay. All right. Okay. Parish 28, we will wrap up your reading. All right. Let me see back here what Joshua was talking about. I probably couldn't give him the correct energy either because I was like, wait, I'm in the middle of reading. What's happening? I'm on the spot. I don't know. Okay, Alpha 22, how are we doing? Where are you tuning in from? Okay, let me see. I'm an external life advocate, so that's why I ask. Oh, you'll have to explain what that is. That's got my curiosity. I experienced it apart quite vividly. Ooh, amazing. For reincarnation to exist, I wouldn't be able to contact people still. Okay, well, that's very interesting. So you just think they just listen. I love talking about this stuff, and everybody's where's this stuff go? Everybody has their own opinions, and that's totally fine. And not saying I'm right, these are just my beliefs, but like I believe with that, I don't think they're just stuck on the other side forever. Like I believe there's a time that they go over there and they kind of you have the life review and you have like these people that you come into earth with, right? And so you decide you're like, okay, and somebody like you could like me and my mom, like last time she could have been the daughter, I could have been the mother, but that's what I just believe. Like this didn't work out, let's swap roles. Okay, next time I'm going to be a man, next time I'm going to be a different race, next time I'm going to be like all these different things because we're all here for evolution. At least that's what I believe. So while you're on the other side, you kind of write new soul contracts, decide you're going to come back in, but you do kind of come in with these same group of people. At least that's what I believe. And I'm not saying, oh, I dropped my whole deck. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just sharing my thoughts since we're talking about it, but I love debating this stuff. I love hearing other people's opinions, their truths, because I learn too. There's something Joshua may say that I'm like, oh, wow, that's a really good perspective. Like, I never thought of it like that. Let's keep going. Okay. All right. Aisha, give me 1 second. I'll explain what we're doing here before I get too off topic on this. Thank you, Ashley Vasquez. Greatly appreciated. Oh, no, I didn't think you were attacking me. I'm not worried about it, Joshua. No, I actually love this stuff. So, okay. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so let's get back into what's going on, right? So we just did spot number 4, and I have spot number 5 for Laudine L. Okay, so basically every Tuesday I come on YouTube, right? Go live, do 5 free psychic tarot readings. So what we're doing, we are on a wait list. So for the rest of 2021, I'm taking 5 people every Tuesday who have already signed up. They already got their spot. They've been waiting weeks and months for their spot. So I'm not messing with the list for the rest of the year. However, that doesn't mean you still can't get a reading too. All you have to do is drop a hashtag free tarot into the live chat and I will get you out on the list. Again, it won't be till 2022. However, to speed up the process, I decided in 2022, I will start taking 10 people, right? Let's get you guys waiting sooner. We only got to wait weeks versus months, okay? So I will get that list speeding up as of next year. We'll start taking 10 people. And we are full for today and the rest of the year. Hashtag free tarot with your question after. I'll get you on the list. And I just take you first come, first serve. My issue with being able to return is, again, that every baby already has its own soul. A return spirit would be possessing someone else. Result would be someone like Deadpool, 7 personalities. Okay, so I'm going to comment on this really quick. And actually, I could sit here and talk to you about this like all day because I like this stuff. However, I don't know how many other people are into this. So we could talk in the comments after this back and forth, or you could email me, or maybe I'll do a video on this or something. But I'll say one last thing, right? Here's what I believe. There's only, okay, so whether you want to call it God, the universe, source, Godhead, there's one energy, right? We're all a part of it, okay? We're all broken pieces of it. So there's almost, almost 8 billion people on this earth. If you took all 8 billion people, all the plants, all the animals, I mean, everything is energy. Like science has proved that. Everything is energy. It can never be created nor destroyed. Like that is proven. Okay, so you take all the energy, all the people, all the plants, all the animals, everything, all the energy that exists, you put it all together, it makes the universe, it makes God, it makes the Godhead, makes whatever you want to call it, source energy, right? So we're all just fragments of God. So technically, you're God, I'm God, this notebook is God, my cell phone's God, because it's just energy, right? It all comes from the same source energy. You want to call it God? Perfect. You want to call it the universe? Fine. Whatever you want to call it. So we're all just fragments of that, okay? And we continue through soul evolution. You go through first density, second density, third density. You keep going up the density path till you reconnect ascension back with source. After seventh, well, there's more chakras, but 7th, the crown, and you connect back to source, and then you do it all over again. Maybe another universe is born, and we start all over back at first density, and we raise our level of consciousness, go up and up and up. So I do believe, like, I am you, you are me, we're just reflections of each other. You're God, I'm God. So that's my thought, again, with the whole, like, the baby has a soul, but the baby's God, I'm God. We're part of the same source energy, right? So it's just coming back again. But I don't want to go too off on this because some people might not be into that and they might just be here for tarot. So I will respond with the rest of those in the regular comments if you want to keep talking. If anybody's into this, they want me to do a video on just this stuff, let me know. I'll make a separate video outside of Tarot Tuesdays on that. I'll put it on Spiritual Awakening Sundays, actually. Okay. All right, Risha, hello. Welcome back. I got you on the list for, I believe it's in January. You have a January reading. So I got you, Risha Sharma. So you're already on the list. And Moja Masti. So I just explained probably like 3 minutes ago how to get your name on the list. I'm going to jump into the last reading for Laudine L. However, after Laudine L's, I will jump back on and explain how to get your guys' name on the list, okay? So this is the last person's reading for today who's already signed up several weeks back for Laudine L. Okay. Interesting. Again, there's that patience energy. The first thing I saw was blue. Let's see. Okay. The Hierophant. This is a very meditative, spiritual practice. 9 of Pentacles. Oh, very interesting. Okay. It's almost like shamanic energy. Let me see. This is my Halloween deck, right? Look at it. It's like dancing under the moonlight energy is what I feel, but it's like connecting with the elements, right? 9 of Pentacles actually says Frankenstein. That's very interesting in this deck. Okay, 5 of Cups. There's the, ooh, what did you talk about? The water. Let it go, let it flow. There's the emotions running high, though, with you. There's a bunch of energy. It's interesting because here, 5 of Cups with the water there, as much as I'm saying that, it's almost like I could feel the vibrations off the water or see them, okay? So I started seeing vibrations in water through listening to, and I feel like this is going to be important for you, Laudine, listening to DMT frequencies. DMT is the spirit molecule. People have taken it to like connect to their side. However, that's not what I'm feeling for you. It almost feels like you're surrounded by this spiritual realm, or you're about to be thrusted into it, because as much as she's all around this water, we talked about like just letting it go, yours feels like, I see the vibrations. Maybe you're seeing auras or energies or chakra colors, like you read people's auras and the chakras. There's something going on the other side with you. It feels like it's being stirred up. It does feel like clairvoyant stuff may start coming in. Again, I feel like your sight is like connected with the vibrations, though. That's why I feel like for you, you might want to listen to some DMT frequencies. Let's see what else we got. 9 of Swords. 2 9s. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups. There's a grieving energy with that one. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Okay. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 2 5s. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles. Perfect. King of Cups. Okay. There's the leader there. Where's the other deck I want to use? This one. All right. Let's talk about this Hierophant. 1 second. The Moon, 3 of Wands. It's interesting because I stare at the 5 of Pentacles and all I kept hearing is lesson. But the thing is, it feels like a lesson of love, but for you, it feels like helping. How do I want to word that? Sure, giving is better than receiving. However, yours feels like helping. It's the masses. It's more people helping. What is that feeling? There's an energy of wanting to help. It could be trying to fix a bunch of people, but there's something stuck. I think you're stuck first that needs to get unstuck. I mean, how do I want to word that? What is that helping people? Okay, here's what this is. And we're gonna this might be another message, but I do want to say this first, right? There's this energy of I want to help the world. I want to help expand people's, maybe it could be a teacher thing. Maybe you're teaching or helping or something about shifting and shaping and mindset and evolution. Something, maybe not mindset, evolution. I think the mindset is you. However, I want to help. I want to fix. I want to teach. I want to, at the same time, I want to learn too. That's the energy I'm feeling with the 5 of Pentacles. However, not that you're not this teacher leader role, which I think you will be. You're waking up to. I think it's in your blood. Like you could actually be like energy. Here's what I'm kind of feeling. If you're like a school teacher, it's now going to change to maybe more something more on the global aspect. It's like helping more people, right? There's this shape-shifting stuff happening within you. But first we have to, the mindset's with you. First we have to fix this first, right? Because then it feels like you won't have to call people out, call people up, like to build the clients or whatever it is you're working with, the students, something, they'll just come to you. They'll flock to you. You have a very elegant energy. People want to listen, but I'm telling you, there's something you have to work on your mindset here first. Then you don't have to like, hey, you want the free reading? Or I don't know what you do. I'm just saying that right now because I'm doing a free reading, right? You don't have to call people up. Like they'll just call you. Your phone will be ringing off the hook. So we have to fix something with the mindset. I feel like it might be around a money block, but however, there's something else coming in from childhood. I want to touch on this. Oh, 6 of Cups. Perfect. That's the childhood stuff. Okay. 6. And to clarify, so 6 of Cups is 6 of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Well, let me get a couple more before I generally say something. Yeah, I mean, the 9 of Swords is pain, anguish, anxiety, depression. There's the Hangman came out reverse with the 5 of Cups. Because generally speaking, I could say, yeah, sure, we just have to let it go, let the past go, focus on now, the present. However, I want to get a little more detailed here. It's definitely something with the Father. It could be forgiveness. There's the Magician. Let me get one more of this. 4 of Cups, the Empress. Okay, yeah, the more gentle energy, the gentler approach. Okay, we can heal 2 different ways, either for our masculine or feminine. There's 2 different approaches in life as well. We could do it in the masculine or we could do it in the feminine because we all both have those energy, right? This is what needs to be nourished. The feminine needs a little bit more empathy, creative touch, loving, caring approach to whoever did you wrong. It does feel more on the parents. I'm feeling more the father side. So let me see. I need one more right here. But again, oh my God, this 4 of Cups says RIP. Wow, hold on, I'm gonna show you that in a second. Because I'm like, we have to just let this go and move forward. Like, let it go. Right? RIP. Like, let this go. That's something I didn't want to generally say. Leave the past in the past. The past we cannot change. You cannot go back and fix it. It's already done, right? Just make peace with the past, even as acceptance. I don't have to like it. I don't have to like you, whatever. Accept it for me, for myself first. I forgive you for me. Worrying about me, focus on me right now. Generally speaking, that's what I was like, I don't want to generally say that. However, this is definitely something you need to do to get yourself unstuck, right? Because you could be still holding on to pain, anguish, what somebody else did to you, right? Pointing the finger, you're the one hurting. And so that's why forgiveness is really about self. You don't need to forgive them, forgive them for you, because then you get the peace of mind. Because whatever this stuff from childhood is holding you back, right? That's why I might have to revisit this. It's interesting. Okay, without going on a huge tangent. And it could just be a technique because they're saying cognitive reframing. So that could be something you would do in the moment to kind of view the situation differently, to go, oh yeah, we're talking about healing, right? Could be something you could go do to heal the past. It's an NLP technique, right? To go into, it's like, okay, I'm just going to reference this for a second. Like, okay, we'll stick with the father. Yeah. So if my father did this to me, let's just say whatever it was, he banned me, he said this, whatever, you can go back into that time through somebody who knows cognitive reframing and heal that situation. So then you don't have that feeling about, okay, I hate you, you left me, you abandoned me, right? You can go back and energetically heal that. You could do it through meditation and stuff. You could do it yourself. You actually don't need to pay a professional, but I would research it, right? There's something about healing needed done of the childhood stuff because that's holding you back because it's easy to point the finger and they did this. However, you're the one I'm telling you is being affected. It's like you're holding on to the hate, the guilt, the shame, the remorse, the whatever it is, and it's only restricting you. When this gets worked out, I'm telling you, this gets untied and your energy is like flying. I don't know explain it, but flying because then, oh wow, I swear I didn't even notice this till right now. There's the witch flying in the moon, right? Once you're flying, I'm telling you, people will flock to you. You don't have to sit here and try to cold call clients anymore or whatever, because I see you as this teacher role, okay? People are going to like line up the masses to come see you, but we have to work on ourselves first, right? Revisit the shadow work. We can do shadow work, but that's going to level up the vibration. Yeah, 9 of Cups, 2 nines. Wow, we had another 9 up come out too, right? That's going to lead you knowing your self-worth, building up yourself, letting go of the pain, letting go of the past, doing it all for you will lead you back to your wish fulfillment. Again, it feels more around a teacher role. That feels like a life purpose for you, helping others, speaking a message, learning, shaping the youth, something along those lines. It's like a life purpose energy. But first, you have to go free yourself of the past, the pain, something around childhood, probably mostly with the father, because it feels like a little bit more masculine energy. But forgive for you. And then once you're uncorded from that energy, or untied, like the card is, but you're uncorded, I'm telling you, people are just going to flock to you. That whatever negative belief or negative lower vibration, guilt, shame, remorse, set, whatever this is holding you back. Once you're freed back from that, you're going to soar high and you're going to take off. And that's more on life purpose. I could say career, but that's what I was about to say, but they worded it as life purpose. Because you're some kind of teacher, but I'm telling you, it's like this healer. Even if you're just teaching, you're healing, right? Okay. All right. Laudine L. We will wrap up your reading right there. Okay. Let me jump back in to this chat. Let me see where we left off. Okay. Okay, here where we are. Okay, Josh, I see your comment. I'm just going to comment in the regular comments just because I don't know how many people are into this or not. And they're probably like, I'm not here for this. Like, I don't know. I don't want to offend some people. Reliving. Okay. Okay. Kansha. Okay, so you have a question. Let's just skim this 1 second. Cindy Ann, hello. How are you? Bubbles Tarot. Oh, I love that name. That's beautiful. Okay. Kansha, perfect. I'll get you on the list. Shadow work, yes. Cindy Ann, perfect. Oh, that message is for you too. I love it. Okay. Okay, so all right, we just wrapped up the readings for today. I see a couple of you still asking how to get on the list. So here's what we're doing. Basically, every Tuesday for the rest of this year, I'm going to take 5 people and I'm going to do 5 free psychic readings. Okay, we're on a wait list and the rest of the year is actually full. So you guys can get your name on the list and I can get you onto next year. To speed up the list, I'm going to start taking, oh my God, my laptop's going to die. Okay, I'm going to say this really fast. To speed up, because I need to plug it in the charger. To speed up the list and get people read faster, I'm going to start taking 10 people starting 2022. Drop a hashtag for tarot into the chat. It will get you on the list, and I will get you on the list for next year. This year is full. Everybody's been waiting weeks and months. So hashtag free tarot will get you on the list for next year. Check back the description of any video, and you'll find out the date and the month and the time, all the stuff you're going to get your reading, okay? Sorry, I'm speaking really fast and kind of rushing through it. So by the time I get the charger, the thing's probably going to die. Okay, so hashtag free tarot. Put your question after it. I'll get you on the list. I take you first come, first serve. It is live here over YouTube, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, every Tuesday, okay? And if you guys like this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. This way I know you got something that resonated. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's a little bell right next to it too. You want to hit the bell and turn on all notifications because I do daily videos and I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. The next message just might be the message you need to hear today. All right, my loves. Till next Tuesday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be back here doing 5 more readings, okay? Hashtag free tarot. We'll get you on the list next year, okay? January is the soonest spot I have. I will start taking 10 people so we can get these done sooner. You don't have to wait months. We'll do weeks, okay? All right, I'm going to end this now because it's about to. I love it. It says your Mac will sleep soon unless plugged in, so I got to get off. It's my sign from Spirit. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be blessed.